Hey guys, so we are back for another video, and as I told you previously in one of my last videos, we talked about Carly Russell and her being charged, and I told you guys then that she was going to be charged in my previous video. If you have not saw that video, please go back and watch it. The chief had spoke about the amount of money that had been spent, but he didn't actually say what it was. But what he did indicate is they were looking into the amount. And the reason that they were looking into the amount is because generally, when they're looking forward to pressing charges, they need to put that in their report. So that day has come for Carly Russell. As you guys can see, she's been charged. She has a smirk on her face, which makes me think that this girl is not, she don't have a full deck, because there will be no way in hell that I would be in a mug shot with that face. My face will be a whole lot different. So she has been charged. Carly has been charged with 2 misdemeanors after her disappearing hoax when she told police she had been kidnapped, and she went missing for those 49 hours, I think they said. And she had the police in Hoover looking for her. She had the um, federal police involved. She had many other jurisdictions involved looking for her, and she was never ever missing. I don't think they know exactly where she was. I don't know if there is another person involved. If so, we don't know, or maybe we'll find out later, because I mean, where was she hiding? It seems like she would have had to have some type of help. So it's interesting to know who actually helped her do this, because I mean, if they found her car, that would have meant somebody would have had to pick her up. I mean, was she like, I don't know, like sleeping in a field or something for 2 days? I don't know. But the girl looked a little crazy. This mug shot is giving me weirdo vibes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump into that video. It's about 1 minute and 46 seconds, and we will come back to discuss.
And emails. Earlier today, Hoover police detectives obtained warrants for the arrest of Carly Russell through the Hoover Municipal Court for her actions related to faking her kidnapping and subsequently making false statements to detectives as they investigated this case. Her decisions that night created panic and alarm for the citizens of our city and even across the nation, as the concern grew that a kidnapper was on the loose using a small child as bait. Numerous law enforcement agencies, both local and federal, began working tirelessly not only to bring Carly home to her family, but locate a kidnapper that we know now never existed. As we know, actions can have consequences, and that's why we're here today. This afternoon, Carly Russell, with the assistance of her attorney, turned herself into the Hoover City Jail, where she was arrested for the following charges: false reporting to law enforcement authorities, Class A misdemeanor, $1,000 bond; falsely reporting an incident, a Class A misdemeanor with a $1,000 bond. Each of these charges carry up to a year in jail and potential fine of $6,000 upon conviction. Judging from the amount of phone calls and emails that we've received from people all over the country, I know many are shocked and appalled that Ms. Russell is only being charged with 2 misdemeanors, despite all the panic and disruption her actions caused. Let me assure you, I too share the same frustration, but existing laws only allow the charges that were filed to be filed. I can tell you that I will be contacting our state legislatures on behalf of law enforcement in Montgomery and asking them to look at this law applied to these facts and urge them to add an enhancement to current legislation when somebody falsely reports kidnapping or another violent crime.
So let me just give a little introduction for some people who may not know. Maybe you actually live under a rock and you don't know what's going on. But this is, the girl who ran off and was basically saying she was abducted on the highway, and, all of that great stuff. They had been looking for her. So she is in jail. She's been charged, and she is charged with 2 misdemeanors. Her bail is $2,000. What else do we know about Carly Russell? In her mugshot, she looks to be a little crazy. I don't know if she's really crazy, but come on, guys, something has to be mentally not right with this girl. As the police chief added, he shares that he's a little bit frustrated too that Carly can only be charged with misdemeanors. He also said that he's going to be calling state legislators to see if they can think about adding an enhancement when somebody falsely reports kidnapping or another violent crime. What he did indicate is that existing laws only allow for the charges that are currently filed to be filed against her, which I totally agree. She can't get, like, I know y'all being like, oh, she need to get 5 years or she need to get 2 years. Unfortunately, it don't work like that. They can only charge her according to the law. If that was the case, a lot of y'all would be in jail, right? Because y'all know y'all do some crazy stuff. So just let's go into her charges. So Russell was charged with one count of false reporting to a law enforcement authority and one count of falsely reporting an incident. Each charge is a misdemeanor with $1,000 bond and is punishable of up to 1 year in prison and a potential $6,000 fine if convicted. So let me kind of tell y'all what I know about the in terms of punishing someone when they commit a crime, especially something as small as this. Well, I wouldn't say it was that small because a hoax saying, children are being kidnapped, that creates pandemonium in the community and in the world. But generally, when people go to prison, what they want to see is that, when a person comes out, that they would be a better person. Well, in this case, if Carly went to jail for a year, like what really would change? So I don't anticipate this girl going to any prison. And actually, she's already been released. So, we get the news sometimes after it has already happened. This girl has already been released. They paid the $2,000. Keep in mind, she had an attorney. So the attorney knew that she was going to be arrested, probably knew what the bond was. Yeah, so she's out. She's been charged, but that is what the story is with Carly. And that's pretty much all I have. So let me know what y'all think. And that is Carly's mugshot again. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And also, I love y'all comments. Keep commenting, and I will reply back to you guys when I can. I actually do comment, but it's a lot of y'all in those comments. I will see y'all in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.